Well, joining me now, Fox News contributor Rachel Campos-Duffy. Great to have you with us, Rachel. And radio talk show host on New York's WOR, Mark Simone. Rachel, let's start, if we may, with Kellyanne Conway saying no intent on the part of the Trump administration to go after Hillary Clinton on either emails or the Clinton Foundation. Your reaction? You know, that was a pretty well-worded question, I thought, but the technology did not keep up with me, so I apologize for that. We're going to find out what happened and see if we can do something about it. My apologies to everybody. Mark, same question to you.
It's terrible, but it works out great for me. I get to talk. I don't know. He's not.
Did you do it? Did you cut that line?
He's not going to prosecute Hillary Clinton. He went over and said he respects the New York Times. Thank God he's taking a vacation tomorrow. I think he needs it.
You don't like it when he starts talking nice about the Times?
Well, listen, he has a heart, and he said the Clintons have suffered enough. Now, my question is, when was this? I missed that. When were they suffering?
Yeah.
I think it's going to be, first of all...
When they were flat broke and coming out of the White House.
We may have to depend on Anthony Weiner in his case, where...
Oh, my God.
Well, he may...
You know what? I'm starting to agree with Donald Trump on this. Even just hearing the names, I'm going to go, oh, no, please.
Well, you never know what he knows or what he's accumulated over the years of knowledge. He's going to trade that for something.
Yeah, I think it's going to be interesting. As everybody knows, the president doesn't make that choice. The attorney general makes the choice.
But it would be divisive, and it's congressional committees investigating, and why waste time on that? If you want to do that, do it at the end of the year, not the beginning of the year.
Or pick one. Either have the attorney general do it or Congress. And after all of the fruitless GOP investigations over the course of the past, well, since, let's see, 2010, I just don't see a reason to go through that again.
Well, and you look back at Gerald Ford and all the flack he took, and maybe it cost him a re-election, but looking back on it, he was right. What would have come of prosecuting Richard Nixon?
Rachel, you've been listening to us, I'm told, and what do you think?
I couldn't disagree with you more. I don't think that the Clintons should get away with this. I don't think it has to do with the Clintons. It doesn't have to do with politics. It has to do with the rule of law. And whether you live in a trailer park in Chattanooga or a mansion in Chappaqua, I think this is an important idea in America that no matter who you are, the rule of law and justice applies to everybody. And I also think it discourages other politicians from thinking they can do more of this self-enrichment and corruption. I think it's important that we follow through with that. If it was a crime before the election, it's a crime after.
Yeah, I think you make a terrific point. And are you unpersuaded?
I'm persuaded. Actually, I was trying to be nice. I was trying to be gracious. I wanted you to go first and say it, but I'm on board.
The idea that the president-elect is reaching out to media here, and in the case of the cable networks, at least, really giving them a dressing down, apparently, and in the case of the New York Times, they seem to have gotten along famously. What do you make of it, Rachel? Do you think that I think everything he's doing is high-minded and a terrific approach? Your thoughts on that?
I do. And look, Kellyanne Conway says the meeting was cordial. Some of the people in the media say that it wasn't. I suspect he probably did dress them down. He's mad as heck about how he was treated. He ought to be. I think that this was an off-the-record meeting that was leaked.
You're not going to believe this. I'm going to give you the last 10 seconds because
if only he had recorded it, we could make it a pay-per-view. All the money goes to veterans. We would have raised a fortune.
Mark, thank you. Rachel, thank you for being with us, and we are sorry for the technical problems. We appreciate you being with us.